Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the 4-valve swap. She's been missing in action and we're going to talk about it here today. So let's get into today's video. We were supposed to do a first drive video. I've already put about 40 miles on this thing, not even enough to seat the rings. I haven't even seated the rings properly yet. I need to bleed the brakes on this thing. I have a small coolant leak right on the radiator. I need to get a battery box hold down thing in here. I have the factory 2-valve injectors in here. I need to put the 4-valve injectors in here. I know I only have 40 miles on the motor, but I'm going to change the oil before I take it on the long run to seat those rings. What I'll do is the first drive video, which will probably be either 1 or 2 videos away, I'm gonna put about 80 bucks, 90 bucks of fuel in this thing, and I'm gonna take it to the furthest end of my island and bring it back. And I'm gonna be doing varied driving to try and get those rings to seat. Lots of decel, lots of mid-range pulls and letting off of it. The thing feels really good. I could probably do a burnout with it today, but I won't do that because I want to make sure I seat those rings before I start to lose too much oil through them. Like I said, it only has 40 miles on it. I also need to change those plugs. Really just some general maintenance. Like, there's nothing that really hinders this car from running. It does run. Like I said, when it starts up, it puffs out one little bit of smoke. Like I said, because of those rings, but when you rev it, revs to the moon and is absolutely beautiful through the RPM range. The little bit of driving that I've done with it has been like stop and go driving, nothing too long. But this thing runs like an absolute beast. Like I said, I have no issues with the way that this motor runs. We've done some small stuff, like I've changed the PVC hose to an AN line so that it doesn't, it was sucking down. Also, I need to get a different hose for this here. This looks really stupid, but it was the only hose I could find at the time to get the breather back to the intake. And she doesn't have any vacuum leaks, no fuel leaks. Like I said, she has that small water leak right here on the radiator. I gotta patch that. I need to get my battery box installed here to keep the battery still. Other than that, like I said, this thing runs like an absolute beast. So I'm gonna start it up here for you guys and let you hear it. Alright guys, so as you've just seen, this thing is running really good. I need to put the 4-valve injectors back in it. I don't want to burn a valve. I don't want to go too lean. The 2-valve injectors, I just was trying it out to see if it would run like that. It will run like that. It will pull, it will rev, but I'm going to put the 24-pound injectors in it because that's what came with these motors. I'm going to be running it off of the GT MAF, and I'm also going to be unplugging the O2 sensors. I got that recipe from a guy named Edward Thompson on YouTube. You can check him out. He has a lot of 4-valve stuff. He drifts his 4-valve Mustang as well, and that's what he did. He never tuned it, and he just put the 4-valve injectors in GT MAF and unplugged the O2 sensors. It runs a little rich, but the thing's running. So as you guys have seen, if you let it idle, it does puff out a little bit of smoke, but like I said, I don't have almost any time on this motor. 40 miles is absolutely nothing compared to breaking in a motor. So I need to swap the injectors over, plug in the MAF, disconnect the O2 sensors, bleed the brakes, fix the coolant leak, take this thing for a long run with various pulls and various driving styles, and then after that, then I'll probably check and see if I'm still getting that amount of blow by out of the exhaust, that amount of oil, I'd say. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Always remember, don't drift without your dreams, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.